Congratulations to all of our winners. One more round of applause, please, for Mrs. Mersko, Mrs. Brenton, Mrs. Cordero, and all of them. For all of our parents who are here this evening, if they didn't catch you at the door, if you would please, 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 your holiday gift to us, fill out the school climate survey. Please. We have paper copies. It'll take only a moment. Please take care of that for us, and you can drop it right in the box on your way out. We would really appreciate that. That's a school-wide, district-wide initiative. We really need to make sure we take care of that. We're going to keep things moving. This next piece was made famous. I think if you don't know, you recognize it. I think you might recognize it when you hear it. Trans-Siberian Orchestra has been around since the 90s, and they come to Connecticut every year around the holidays. They were just here a couple of weeks ago. A couple of us, Liz and I, got to go, and a couple of other people got to go. If you've not seen them, I highly recommend that you check it out. The band's name is a little misleading. It's not an orchestra the way you would picture it. There are traditional orchestral instruments, but there's also a heavy metal / rock band, and it's a hybrid of the two, and it's really, really amazing. They do an amazing laser show with it as well. Their Christmas album is what kind of put them on the map. They have other stuff out there now, but we're working off of that. The piece is entitled Christmas Eve Sarajevo, and it's designed to tell the true story of a young man who lived in Sarajevo, left at a young age, went on to become a very talented, very successful musician around Europe, and returned home at the height of the Bosnian War, and returned home to find the city that he loved in complete ruins. The city was being bombed every evening. Instead of taking refuge in the bomb shelters with his family and with his neighbors, he took his cello out to the street corner, climbed atop a pile of rubble that used to be a fountain, and began playing Christmas carols. And he did this as the bombs dropped. And he did this night after night after night. And a reporter tracked him down and asked, why would you do something so dangerous? Why would you do something so crazy? And his response was that he felt this was his way of proving that there was still some beauty and some humanity in that place, despite all of the evidence to the contrary. This is our rendition, a band arrangement of Christmas Eve Sarajevo. We're going to invite out my colleague, our choral director Phyllis Silver, and a fantastic musician. She's going to join us on electric keyboard. We're also going to introduce Matt Tingley and Devin Pascal. Matt is a trumpet player and Devin is a flute player, but they're going to be playing bass and trumpet. This is Christmas Eve Sarajevo. Again, that was Phyllis Silver on piano. Devin Pascal and Matt Tingley on bass guitar. We also featured our senior bass clarinetist again, Leanne Gunther and Mark Beavers. And all of our percussion section led by section leader Kendall Griffith, and on mallets, Tim Strong. I cannot say enough wonderful things about the young people that are on stage with me. Their commitment, their dedication, their work ethic, not just for me, across the boards, in their academics, for their clubs and activities, for their sports. It's inspirational. And when we have things on the news, and you see things on social media every day, it is difficult to kind of keep hope and keep faith alive. These guys do that for me. And seeing what they do every single day is absolutely an inspiration. We have all of our students are wonderful, wonderful young people. I have a few that I just want to mention because they've had a spectacular fall. We have with us on stage members of the girls' swim team. Could they please stand? Under their new head coach, Robin Biani, our former band parent president, and under her guidance and with their work ethic, they went on to SCCs and CIAC finals. And we have on stage with us this year's captain, Senior Talia Rossi. And one of next year's tri-captains, Serena Fisora. I would like our members of the volleyball team to please stand. Girls volleyball. If you have not seen these girls play, check it out. It is something else. And they had a fantastic season under their head coach, Kate Baldwin, and their assistant coach, Megan Elliott, who's one of our alums from our band program. And under their guidance and with their work ethic, went on to the SEC tournament and the CIAC tournament. We have on stage with us this year's captain, Sarah Dunham. Sarah and her mom Lisa are also responsible for our wonderful decorations this evening, so thank you very much for that. We also have on stage with us one of next year's tri-captains, Devin Pascal. Where is our mock trial team? Mock trial team. Susie and Paige. Our mock trial team is still competing. They are on their way after the holidays to the quarterfinals. So we want to wish them well. And not that we have any bias whatsoever, but a team that's very near and dear to us and that we're very close to and that treats us very, very well. Our varsity football team had a fantastic season, went on to a playoff run, and we have here with us on stage one of our senior varsity football players, Mark Beavers. They do fantastic, wonderful things each and every day. I only know about a handful of the things that they do, and that's because they do it not for credit, not because they think it's anything spectacular. They do it because that's what they do. That's the kind of kids that they are. It speaks to them, but it also speaks to you and the support they have at home and the guidance they've received. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing it with me, and I have hope for our future, so long as that it's in their hands. We're going to close the formal portion of our show with Let There Be Peace on Earth. thank yous. Certainly, Principal Gardner, Assistant Principals Paredes, Robles, Shand, and Della Camera. All of our faculty and staff for all of their support. Our superintendent, our assistant superintendent, who couldn't be here this evening, but who were wonderful enough to come down and join us for our dress rehearsal yesterday. We truly, truly appreciate that. And I'd like to ask any faculty or staff or administration who are here, along with our board members and Mayor O'Brien, please stand for a round of applause. Thank you for all of your support. We certainly want to thank our coordinator, Francine Capola, for all of her work behind the scenes, and my right and left arms running around behind the scenes, putting out fires that I don't even know about. Ralph Ferriolo, Pat D'Amato, Catherine Pino is here helping today, Cynthia Whalen, certainly Trish Thompson, and all of my colleagues in the Fine Arts Department, Rich DiBiase, Deb Sarasi, Phyllis Silver, and Margie Barr, thank you so much for all of your work and all of your support of our students and for sharing them and allowing these schedules to work back and forth. We're very, very proud of our Fine Arts Department. If you'll check the back page of your program, you'll see some upcoming performances. We have coming up in March, I believe it's 17th, 18th, and 19th. Come see Mrs. Marr and her husband and choreographer Sean Marr and their West Haven High School Theater Workshop program put on Cabaret. Come see on April 14th, that's our next spring concert, I believe it's April 14th. We'll see you back here on the main stage. And then in May, I believe it's 18th, Mrs. Silver and her West Haven High School Choral Department. So we hope to see you back here for all of those things. We also have a wonderful event down at Saprock Conference Center, I believe it's on May 4th. It's our K-12 art show. And it's a great opportunity to see all of our visual arts. They don't really get a chance to show off very much, but it's fantastic the work that they do. And you'll see the progression of work from kindergarten on up through our honor studio art, our artists here at the high school who are going on to major in art. And you'll also get to hear some wonderful musical ensembles from our elementary school, our intermediate school, our middle school, and hopefully our high school jazz band will be there as well. So thank you to all of those folks, and anyone who I may have forgotten, I apologize. Thank you all for being here. We want to wish you a very safe, a very happy, a very healthy, and certainly a very peaceful holiday season. In keeping with, I believe we're up to 54 years of tradition at this point, we will close our holiday concert with Irving Berlin's White Christmas. Thank you. a wonderful holiday, and we hope to see you soon for all of our wonderful performances coming up in the spring. Good night.